On the sideline, hands move fast. Eyes on the moment, make it last. One clean catch, one perfect dive. And suddenly the crowd comes alive. You mark the beat, you keep the fire. Catch every spark the fans admire. From the first step to the final save, you hold the frame and make it brave. Cuando pasa, don't let it fade. Bring it back in a better way. Let us see what the seconds hide. One more time, let the magic guide. Instant replay. Bring it back today. Instant replay. Make the moment stay. Slow it down, let the feeling rise. One more look with bright eyes. Instant replay. You help the story play. In the tunnel, in the rain, on the stage or in the lane, a tiny move can change it all. A catch, a turn, a fearless call. You give the fans another chance to see the joy, to feel the dance from every angle, clear and true. Now every great thing comes through. Cuando pasa, don't let it fade. Bring it back in a better way. Let us see what the seconds hide. One more time, let the magic ride. Instant replay. Bring it back today. Instant replay. Make the moment stay. Slow it down, let the feeling feeling rise. One more look with bright eyes. Instant replay. You help the story play. Hey! Para el mundo, para el show, every hero let them go. From the bench to the final call, you catch the triumph in it all. No se pierde, no se va. You make it shine. Aquí, allá. Every tear, every win, you bring it home again. Instant replay. Bring it back today. Instant replay. Make the moment stay. Slow it down, let the feeling rise. One more look with bright eyes. Instant replay. You help the story play. Instant replay. Live the night, hold the day. Instant replay. Every great moment saved away.
Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar. So we're here. So my name is Rafael. I'm the Instant Replay developer and the one who's behind everything. Thanks so much for your support. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the comments. Is everything, the sound great or no? The music is a little bit loud or no? So please let me know. So I'll be here for 2 more minutes. Just getting ready everything. So we can start. Alright, let me turn down a little bit of music and okay, perfect. we should be good now. So let's get started everything. So the first thing it will be, oh, I don't know, there we go. Now, thanks for everyone for the support in this, I can say like maybe, I don't know, 6 months, around 6 months. Instant Replay, everyone heard about this before. So Instant Replay, it is a plugin or extension, you can call it, inside the OBS, where you can run every single, let's say, goal or highlights, like whatever you want to run, and bring it back again to the action. So I know it's a little hard for us as streamers or broadcasters, especially for those who do sports. It could be basketball, softball, soccer, like anything. To bring that actual moment, bring it back to the audience or to the live. So that's one of the reason I create this great plugin for you guys, thinking on you guys basically. So now we're gonna start real quick on how will be. So some of the topics will be how install the plugin, running it inside. I'm gonna show a demo how everything works, how to work as a solo operator, how to work on this as a crew, and a lot of great crazy functions and features I can say inside the actual plugins, and you can use it as your actual streaming. So and then let's get started right now. So I'm gonna change here to my computer. Alright, so here is my computer. Let me turn off that notification real quick because I don't want any notification up here. There we go. All right, so we're back. So first thing what we do is whenever we log into our website, it's right here, the instantrp.com. Let me pin it on the comments. rp.com. So you guys will be able to read everything. You will find tutorial how to implement stream decks configuration. There will be a lot of crazy things that you can do. Also, for those who wants to get a little experience before you can install on your computer, we have a little light demo, I can say. So this little thing right here, so where you can actually play before you install it on your computer. So it's not as how supposed to, or how it's supposed to, like a native, but still, so we can actually see how everything works. So and then you can see the ads, how playlists. So there's some buttons we're gonna explain later. And now if we go start experience, we can get the trial. So when you get the trial, you're gonna register with your email. Please use your personal email and your name at the time. If you need support, it will be more easy for me. That way I can find your account and then give you the actual support. So now starting with the installation, we're gonna try to get everything so quick because the whole thing is maybe like around an hour, half an hour, maybe 3 hours, and we'll see how everything's go. As soon we get there we go. As soon we get our email, so it's gonna send you a little email like a welcome. It's gonna include your license, and it's gonna include the zip file. It could be or for Mac or Windows. It could be for both. So whenever you download that, so you're gonna extract it. Go and right click, extract all. There we go. So now I'm gonna transfer it here for now. It's gonna create this folder called Windows. but since I extracted, so I don't need it now. I'm gonna reopen it and I'm gonna press next. So this will be the actual first steps as an installation. Is going to walk you through different installation steps. For Mac is so different because you just download it and drag it. That's like a regular native app, and you should be good. But for Windows, a little bit different. So now here you will be able to select the installation folder. Also, you will be able to set. Give me a second. I'm trying to fix the microphone. I think it should be good now. There we go. All right, now. Perfect. We're good. I'm sorry, I got my microphone a little far from me. Okay, now. So the replay folder, we can let's see here. If we press here, so where I want to save my videos for later. So you're gonna select everything before you start to do that stuff. So I want to do it as a default because that's how normally I do it. I give the actual software to install where I want it. Now, press install. It's gonna take a little bit. So we're gonna download exact whatever the actual software needs, like editor. There will be some like the server stuff like that, because basically we are gonna be running an actual local server from Mac and Windows. So here where we can see some AI features. We can download it then now, or you can do it for later. It's up to you. I'm gonna show in details a little bit later how the AI feature works for you guys. That way you can have a little idea on how everything works. So, but I don't want to focus on this now. But right now, as I'm going through everything, so I'm gonna reinstall every single thing for you guys can see it. And later, if you guys need support, so you guys can send me a message or whatever. So let's see now. Just installing. All right, and we're done. Here it says all done. So if we can see here, it says all done, and we're gonna press continue. Now the last steps, it will be how we gonna set up our dock inside the OBS. So from here, we're gonna press finish. It's gonna open this little tab. Please keep this as a bookmark because I have a lot of people asking me like, oh, how I can get into this because I forgot some instructions. So the same here is more, I can say like more descriptive. There's a lot of stuff you can do, like getting started, how to set it up the browser. Like this is the actual the step by step, how to turn on the buffer, how to configure your Stream Deck, ad manager, remote, everything. So, but in case if you lose it or you close it by accident, you can go here, um, and from here it's gonna be docs and quick start. So here it won't be as much detail same as this one as a quick start, but it will be at least something where you can start. Later, after this streaming, I'm gonna upload all these instructions as well in here. That way you guys can see if you guys close it by accident, you can go back again, and if you need something, so um, you can reinstall or do everything. So after we're done installing the actual software or the configuration, so it's gonna prompt this, and from here we are going to enter our license and press active. So it's gonna pop up this showing that your license is active. One of the thing is this license, it can't be shared with other computers. Let's say if you have two computers or you have three computers and you want to transfer the license, you won't be able to do it. Why? Because that license is attached to each computer. Unless it's if someone stole your computer and they're trying to, I don't know, try to get that license from you, so it won't be able to do it. So now we're done. And one of the things we want to see is up here. let's wait, it should open on our notification center. We should be able to see this little new thing. It says instant replay running. That's our local server. So that's what I say. Like the difference between um I'm sorry, I'm gonna do a little pause real quick. So for those who are a doing questions, so I'm going after everything and I'm gonna try to answer everything for you guys. So we should be good for now. So now going back again, so we can see on our notification center our little circle. Let's say if the server is stopped, it's gonna be like a gray out. If it's running, it's gonna take like 5 seconds to get it. Yeah, it's gonna be the actual logo. So now going back here to our stream deck, OBS. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, and as default, that's how our OBS look like, right? But we want to add this a dock up here. So right now I'm going here. Where is it? Because there you go. I forgot to. Oh, if you close it to like how same way how I did, and if I don't remember the website, so this one it will be the actual URL that you need for the instant replay dock. Or the other way what you can do is press right here on the notification center, right click, and then open viewer. So now it's gonna open this browser. You're gonna copy this URL up here. Just right click, copy, or from here. For those who use shortcuts or on your keyboard. And now I'm gonna paste that in here. So now, first we need to name that doc. So I'm gonna call it. Oh, let me move it real quick. Okay, instant. Come on, stay there. There you go. I'll just keep moving. There you go. Instant replay. You can name it of whatever name you want, but I'm gonna name it as a replay, instant replay, and I'm gonna click here. That way it's not selected because when I'm selecting in here, it's not gonna pop on anything. So I'm gonna click up here and I'm gonna press apply. So now we can see our instant replay. Second thing it will be for me, you guys will see, it's gonna be very different. I know we are attached to this studio mode and it's awesome. Beforehand, you're supposed to create everything, every single graphic, video, like whatever you need for the streaming to look professional. So at the time of the streaming, there are two different options for you. You can either or have this on external monitor, like floating right now, and if I have another external monitor, I can move it to the next one. Or the same way how I really love, just turn off this, and I'm going here in docs, and I'm going to put this one right here, move it up here. That's a little crazy because sometimes it happened to me too. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going here and I'm going to lock the dock. That way it doesn't happen the same thing I just did, like it went up to the top and it was kind of hard to move it there from there. So basically now we are a little ready to start those videos. So, but we have some steps that we need to do. First, it will be turning on the WebSocket from the actual OBS Studio. Second one will be turning on where do you want those files to go, or the folder basically is going to be the same as what we select for the installation. And the second one, it will be get the IP, and I think there will be the port. So now we're going here. Let's see here. I'm sorry, and it's right here. So we're gonna look for the one it says WebSocket server settings. It's gonna open this real quick. So I'm gonna click it because I'm trying to do it for you guys. So mine's still connecting, but we're fine. So as default, for those who don't use um, OBS, these options right here, it will be like this: enable authentication, and this one, all three, they are gonna be disabled. So the first thing we were gonna do is enable this WebSocket. This one is up to you. I always keep it off. I don't mind having this on or off, but I prefer had this off, so it's more easy for me. And now I'm going to click up here on our settings. The first setting, we have two settings just in case. First settings, it will be regular settings, and the other one down here is call it quick settings. We're gonna speak about these two settings and about every single button later. So now I'm going to connection, and from here you should be able to show connection info. Click here. It's gonna open this. I'm sorry, it's a little hard to do the magnifier thing. So I'm gonna copy this server IP and I'm gonna paste it up here. So I'm gonna paste, and we need to make sure that our server a match. So it has to be 55, 4455. By default, OBS always for 4455. If we change it, it's gonna give you some error. So I'm not gonna focus a lot on how to troubleshoot, but maybe I'm gonna walk a little bit how, but at the same time I'm not going in deep. So make sure 444, make sure the IP is the same all time. If not, everything is the one is not gonna work. So now we're gonna press save. When we press save, this little thing green light, it was orange. Now it's gonna turn as green. And if we go here, press apply, it's gonna show that our server is connected with the OBS. So that means like we are, I can say 50% ready to do the stream, but we have to set up some other stuff before. Now, if we go settings up here for the OBS, we go settings, we go to our output. We're going to turn on this option because by default is off. So we need to have this enabled all time. And by default, I think I remember if it is 10 seconds. So I'm gonna you should be able to manage that buffer as how you desire or how you want it, because that will be based on how much of replay do you want to keep on the video. I think by default the OBS is 30 seconds is allow you to at least record at least the part, and then to resend it again. So now the second option will be, another thing is, some or you guys, if you never have OBS experience or you never use this part, at least your OBS will look like simple, and you need to change it as an advanced. That way you can see advanced options. And now I'm not going to walk through a lot of encoders and stuff like that, but here are mine encoders, and that's how it works. So the encoder are different per graphic card. So I have NVIDIA, I think it's 5070. So, and I've been seeing other ones that have a AMD. So the AMD works so different than NVIDIA too. So that will be up to your actual graphic card. So now we're going to select where we want to send those videos. So as soon we hit replay, save the replay, where we want us to our instant replay see everything. So now, since I had this one, I'm going to press select folder, and I have a folder here. It is, let me see, where is it? I forgot where it is. And no, over here. So this one is the one, the actual replay create for us at the installation time. So I'm going to select it. So I have some folders before because I was doing some test and stuff like that. So that's why my folder is a little full. But for you guys, and I won't be able to see anything inside there. So I'm gonna select it, and I think that will be that will be everything. Now I'm gonna apply. Now press OK. One more step. We are 70% to close 100, if I can say. Now, if we go settings, remember settings and quick settings. For those who need 1-day support or installation, or if you decide to get the actual membership, so you should be able to walk I should be able to walk you through everything, every single step. I will ask you for some details because those details are very essential for me in order to explain you how everything works. Now, from here we're going to settings and we're going to look for this one. This one, it will be where is our every folder will our every video or clip, we can call it clip, will be saved. So as default, I have the same. So basically the same. I just paste for the settings for the buffer, like up here on the video, right here recording. So it will be the same. Both should be same. Now I'm gonna get a video real quick that way you guys can see it. I'm gonna create a scene. Right, I'm gonna name it. Hold on. Okay, I'll do it later. Okay. Now, so second thing, it will be to get to the 100% setup as first. You will need to, you can keep this number or name, my bad, this name as instant replay and media source. I recommend you to keep it as, damn, this magnifier is a little crazy. It goes so quick. Let me drop a little bit the percentage because it goes so high. There we go. Oh, just a little bit slow. Perfect. We're good now. We're back. Okay, great. So from here, I recommend you to keep it as default. So don't change anything. If you want to name it as different, it's up to you. But make sure that you press here, save. That way he can create a zine for you. Oh, damn it. Next magnifier is a little crazy, trust me. So you guys will see an instant replay source and a zine and replay source. That is where everything is going out. We capture from the video or the live or whatever action is going on, and from there it's going to save it on our replay folder, and from the folder is going to the zine and source. So now, since we have this, I'm going to create now a zine, and I'm going to lock this because I really love locking everything just in case that way nothing moves. You can add graphics if you want, like a replay or whatever. So you can add stingers, you can add everything like here, like as a normal streaming basically. So now we're going to start this button right here where it says start replay buffer. That's it right here, replay buffer. Now it says stop. I don't want to stop it, and we are 99% set up. We go in settings, but before I forgot to, we need to stop this first. Settings, I'm a little nervous, I'm sorry. We go in settings and we're going to try to get or find on our filters the one is called a replay buffer. So we are going to set up where we want our I don't know, whatever hotkey we want to use to save. So I'm going to use enter for now, and I'm going to press apply, and okay, now we are 100% set up. So second will be start the buffer. We start the buffer. Right now I'm going to add a video I have here as a demo, and oh, I press enter and I save one. Let me change that. Enter, hold on. I think it should be able to, yeah. I'm gonna put a, there you go. That way it doesn't interfere with my enter. every time I press enter. So now I'm gonna add this video right here. I got this video from YouTube. It's no copyright, so we should be good. I hope. So, and then let's say we are going to, oh no, we'll see from here. That's how simulating this, because I forgot to connect my camera to them. So we're gonna simulate that that actual video is our live or whatever the audience is seeing on their house or Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna wait for a few seconds. So while we are trying to look for that actual specific action where we want, so it's gonna wait a little bit more, and I want that part that just happened. So I'm gonna press my hotkey, and I just save it for us. Now I'm gonna stop it because I don't need it anymore. From here, we are be able to see our little first clip. So if we mouse over, we should be able to see the actual preview before we send. Does not audio, doesn't have any audio, just in case that way it doesn't interfere with the commentators or the people who are talking or doing video or whatever. So it doesn't have any audio at all. We can do the mouse over here, and we should be able to see that preview. Something that is great for us, since when we are capturing stuff, we want to see beforehand that video, and to prevent sending something wrong to our audiences. So now, if I press live, it should go live as normal. Oh, I got a wrong one. This one, it was from a test I was doing with my best friend, but we're good. So right now we send that replay um, to the live. So people we're seeing right now this replay. So we're gonna wait until that. I'm gonna change the transition again. I'm gonna do a little test with another video I have too. Now I'm gonna here delete this one. Okay, perfect. Let's delete some stuff. Okay, we are here. Okay, now I'm gonna load my actual on transition. Since right now we're 100% set up, from here you can do everything. Like if you don't want to like focus like in details, like having a lot of configurations, like you don't even care about transition, you don't even care like chat stuff like that, and you just want the actual special moment to send it to the live, you're good right now. So everything is already 100% set up. But now we're going to little details and everything. So now we're going to the settings. We're going to here where it says transitions, and we are going to select this one where it says enable intro transitions. We're going to click up here where it says add transitioning. We can name it as however we want. I'm gonna keep it as that. Remember, this duration right here has to be the same second as how you have your video saved. If we have the video, I don't know, 8 seconds, and you want is only 2 seconds of the actual stinger, or 3 or whatever, you can set it up here. So you just type it in here, and you don't need to do enter or something. So, but by default, I'm gonna keep it. I think the video is 3 seconds, and I'm gonna look it up where is on my stream. I mean, on my computer. So now that I have my actual transition set up here, since that video is MP4, if I send this video to the live, it's gonna shows the actual screen, I mean, yeah, the green, and I don't need that. I'm gonna probably do 5 seconds. There you go. I don't need that green because it bothers me. So if you look up here and it says transparent overlay mode, you can select this and apply chroma key. So the actual OBS will apply a filter up here on our actual sources. So we don't need to do the whole process. So now if I press live, and decrease a little bit, there you go. I think this version, I think that has a little. Mr. Where is it? I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous too. So, all right. So I will need to decrease it based on the numbers where I want it, and I forgot to do that too. So, all right. Let's see which one is green. If not, maybe this video, the Chrome for MP4 didn't work. It should work, but things happen. So we're live, we're learning. There's a bunch of different extensions of videos that we have or we can use as a transitions. So that's normal. Let's see where it is. Right, I'm trying to find the other one. Where is it? Document. So far, if you guys have any question, you guys can put it in there in the comments while I try to figure out what's going on with the transition thing. Why is not applying my chroma? Oh. Yeah, it's not showing the chroma thing. Okay, I'll do a transparent. Alright, I'm gonna keep it for that now. So I'm not gonna focus a lot on this now. So I probably will be, maybe it's a little bug, but I tried it yesterday. So maybe I still have some configuration from the day before. Plus in my Mac, I tried everything and it works. So if this doesn't work as how it's supposed to, I will try to revert some little change. But that happened. So we are live. That's normal. So second thing, one of the thing is like everyone wants is if we want to send this video up here, we have different little buttons. This one, it will be slow motion, cue, or hide. Let's say we're done with the video. We don't want to see that video up here anymore. We can hide it. So as you guys can see, I have another videos from the actual test I was doing. If I want to restore that video, then it was already hide, not delete, it was hide. I should be able to restore it, and we're good here now. If I want to send the slow motion, I'm gonna lower more. I just send it, and let's see how the actual video will drop the speed for us. So I'm gonna add a video while that one is loading right now, or to the live. Let's see, where is our videos that we have here ready? That is inside from videos and replays. Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna do on here, I'm gonna press upload, and I'm going to drag this one right here. So now we have one here. Now I'm gonna turn off the transition for now. That way we don't need to wait all those 5 seconds. If I want to lower a little bit more, we can see very slow the action, or we can speed it up, or we can, I don't know, do it very small. I mean, a slow. So this right here, that's the actual slow motion, something that is very good for those who work as a sport streamers, where you need an actual I don't know, like you want to see that the goal again, or the dunk again, or whatever's happened. So in the good thing too is that we can change the actual speed for each video individually. So we had 2 different ones. We have from here, this video, want to do whatever I want for the actual slow-mo, or we can do as global. If we look up here, the little bar, we can change, and then whenever we press here on the sync, is going to auto sync. So now if I press 1.5, all should be changing. Now let's say if I change this one and I want only this one as a 0.5 and I want to send it, there we go. Now if I want to say like, oh, so all I want it as a 0.1 point, so sync and all should be back again. So are we good for now, right? So second thing it will be, I spoke already about the hide. We don't need this. We can hide it. That way we can see less videos and it doesn't bother us a lot. We can restore it. We can delete. Let's say if I want to delete this one, it will delete from our computer. So it's going to be gone for life. You won't be able to see on your recycle bin. So just make sure that if you want to delete this video, just make sure like that you have a copy of it. So I'm going to restore this one. Now, the other cool feature is the playlist. If we want to do a playlist, I'm going to do these two. We have different options up here that we can do, or custom intro, fade, or however you want. So you can play around all this for the actual playlist. And whenever it's done, that video, something that I almost forgot is that we need to go here to the settings again, to the OBS source. And whenever that video is done for the replay, you should be able to set it up of where do you want to auto switch that transition for you. So I know OBS, there is a plugin called Advanced Transition, I think it is the name, or switcher. So we don't need that anymore, because from here, whenever basically the whole video is done, we should be able to just send it or go as how it's supposed to, as normal. So here I have this video. So let's say this one is our camera, because I forgot to connect the camera, but we're good. We don't have a lot of cables to do it in here. So now after that, here it says auto switch scene. Whenever that video is done, like this one right here, I'm gonna send it. Whenever those 14 seconds are done of the actual video, it will auto switch maybe to the main camera or second camera or commentators or whatever you have set up as your, I don't know, main cam. So right now it just switch automatically. So let's do it. I'm gonna add a test in text. Okay, main cam. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna use that one as our main cam. So whenever we're done with the video, it's going auto switch to our main cam. That's how we have that is in right now, or source. So second, it will be going back to the playlist. If we have the playlist, there are two different ways to do our playlist. I really love this playlist because it gives me a little yeah, I can say opportunity, or it's better when you need to go to restroom, or if you want to do, I don't know, something in between, like the actual intermission, and you want to get ready some videos beforehand. You should be able just to cue it in here, and then whenever you know where that intermission will be, based on, I don't know, it's 5, 10 minutes, or I don't know, whatever it is, on based on the sport, you should be able to see here few things is how many videos we have and the total. So if your intermission is like 10 minutes, you should be able to see at least 10 minutes, or however you want, at least to give you a little time. Few things what we can do from here, it will be where we want when these videos get done, like whenever they're done, where we want to go, same as the switcher. So when the playlist is done, where we want to go. Right now I'm going to keep it as the, I think it was demo, and I'm going to apply for all as a fade, because I want the fade transition. We have cut, we have fade, and we have the custom intro. It's the same as I mentioned before earlier when I set up the transition, the green screen, and we can do the same. So if you want to just for the first one, or I don't know, some people they have multi a sponsors. Let's say this replay was sponsored by, I don't want to mention any person or company. So by whatever, by live stream or so you can have different transitionings based on the actual playlist. Also from here, you can have that set up as well. If we go to transition in here, we're going back here, we can add multi-transition and you can add up here on the playlist which one you want. By default, it will be the first one. So we can set up default. Later, I'm gonna add some other stuff, but I'm not worried about this right now. But yeah, we will be able to add in some little more details, maybe, I don't know, some flow that we actually need as a broadcasters. But I'm gonna try to focus this on playlist now. And we have two different things. We can send it on our zine, call it instant replay, that will be this one, or we can create another one. If we mouse over here, let me put it here, it says which OBS scene the playlist in. So he will be auto create a new one for you. Now, if I press play, we can stop it, loop, shuffle. You can delete it if you want one. If you don't want this one, you can delete this one. I'm gonna add it back again because I still need it. Now, if I want to press play and send that, I should be able to see the first one. But up here, we can see that it created an auto playlist zine and source specific for the playlist. It will do automatically, so you don't need to do anything. Since it's a playlist, we are just basically highlighting, or we can do highlights of our actual, I don't know, game or event or whatever. So, and then we don't need to focus on creating the whole playlist, like, so we can create that during the actual game or during going everything. So now this one is gonna stay there. So now let's say if I want to go now to the replay and not using the playlist, I can reload from here. I can click reload, and every single video that we're putting in there, they're done. So basically, if you by accident you, I don't know, clear them, and if you want to reload them again, it's not gonna let you. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But right now, let's see. See, this not doesn't do anything. So now, if I add the other one, it was this two. Okay, perfect. Now, if I want to send it only to the replay scene, I'm gonna press play, and then right now we're sending that video or the playlist to the actual scene and not to the playlist scene. Why we did this? I'm gonna show you guys why we did this in a second. Okay, now for you guys who are a little new on OBS, like creating, I don't know, scenes, and it's a little hard for you guys to create stuff. Also, you guys can see here. I forgot to tell you. If I press live, you guys can see the little right here, the little I don't know how you call that little tag where it says live. That way you know which video is an actual live. So if we select this where it says multicam, I'm gonna delete this one that I have from yesterday when I was doing my my test. I'm going to click up here. Let's move this right here. Okay, there we go. Build from camera. Now we have a bunch of different options. So it gives you an opportunity to don't just, I don't know, open OBS and start from scratch creating your scenes. How do you want it? Sometimes a little, our video look a little stretchy, or I don't know, like squishy or whatever. So from here, since we have our scene in the actual, from here, sources created, I'm gonna name this template. I'm gonna do, I don't know, web demo. Okay, so I'm gonna name it as a web demo, and I'm going to use my peep camera. So peep camera, we have a bunch of stuff that we can do. I'm gonna add a video real quick here on our playlist. So I'm just going to keep this one. Okay, I'm gonna add this one as again. Okay, there we go. So now going back again to the main one. Okay, now from here I'm going to select let's say my playlist, and if I want my peep, like the little how you guys can see me right now, my camera on the side of the corner, my actual replay if I want. So if I press create a scene, it's gonna be up here, and it's gonna be up here. Now, if I want to send that video to the actual zine that we created, we have this little thing up here, and that will be our destinations. For the destinations is where we want to send that live. So we have a lot of ways to send, or possibilities I can say, our video to the actual live. So but right now I'm gonna select web demo, and I'm gonna use replay. So if I go live, and let's use this one, we should be able to see these two videos. I mean, it's not the same. Oh, let me turn on. Okay, let's go back again. Let's do it right. It will be playlist. There we go. Let's see now. And I hide it again. There we go. So now we can see, we are be able to see, let's say simulated, I don't know. This one is our main camera where the commentators are right now talking or whatever. And the little peep camera, it could be a replay, or it could be an actual, or vice versa. We can switch it back again. So if I go again, we can go here to multicam and here. And instead I'm going to use playlist and save it. So I just switch it back again. If I send, I think it was this one. Yes, there we go. We should be able to see opposite now. So it will be a great possibility for us to do different ways. So this one, it will be kind of like actual main cam and the actual replays here, or replay here and the main cam. Whenever every video is done, it should auto go to demo, but you should be able to create a main full zine without the little peep and one with the peep. That way when the actual video is done, so it doesn't stay as like the whole black screen. Second thing it will be, we have up here on our quick settings that we mentioned before. If we click here, we have all these options. You guys remember when I started the stream, I was speaking about the, let's say if you guys decide to get the membership one day, where I can walk you through, figure out, troubleshoot, or what I need from you in order to explain you what's going on, and what if it's something wrong or isn't something running or no. So we can do few things in order to check or know if our internet or connections is wrong or bad, or is blocking our instant replay, because that can happen. It will be two things. If you see all these right here, greens with the check mark, that means we are all good. But if you have the server, you forgot, I don't know, by accident, you forgot from here to open the, or started the replay, he's supposed to auto detect every time you close and open OBS, so you guys should be good. But let's say if by accident you close it, and you're going to see up here red, this little check mark. If you don't have internet, and because I don't know, you have a outage and you're trying to do something local, you will be able to still use this offline as well for 5 days, and after that it's gonna block you, and then you will need to reconnect to the Wi-Fi. That way you can get connection with the server, and that way he knows if you are if you have the license active or not. So the other thing it will be, let me get up here. If we need to know where our connections look like, let's see where it is. I'm trying to look the website here for you guys. Okay, for you guys who are experiencing any issue with internet, this is on our Facebook and is on our Discord. Let's say if something happened, like a technology go down, go up, and whatever, so outages, we should be able to see our server like that. You guys are having an actual um good operational, I don't know, everything serve every single service is good. Like this whole service status is running perfect. How supposed to. So that will be the few things I will ask um how to prevent those little things. So I see here there is a comment. I will speak about that in a minute. How to bypass that through our firewall. You will need to do a permission, but I will walk you through on that too. Why? Because every computer are not the same. So sometimes we need a little configuration, like extra configuration. Sometimes we need to do like mine right now. I don't know, like mine. It's just a plug and play, and that's it. But some computer we have it as a, I don't know, that's, I think that's based on if you have, like, for example, Windows Home or Windows, I mean 7, I don't know gonna say it's 7, but 11 Home or Pro or whatever. So there are different configuration that you can do, some other one no. But for mine, I think I have the Home too, 11 Home, I think it is, I remember. um but my actual profile for my computer is as a developer, because I change everything. So right now I have the ability to do whatever I want. So there's some ports opens that I had to do it because of this. They are safe. Not no one. I mean, everything in this world we can save, but they're hackers. So that we're not a fair, I can say, a way to get hacked from whatever we want. But with the actual firewall, when it's blocked or something, I'm gonna walk you through, guys, later. So now that's the first thing. I'm gonna ask you to get a screenshot and send it to me to see all these 4 little things on the connection, and from the quick settings you should be able to see that as well. Now if we go back again, we can see this playback control panel that we can use. You can hide them. Preferable, I always like to have them like this. It's up to you. So you can customize them. I mean, yeah, customize, like hide or keep it in here or no. So, and they are right here. Why? So let's say if I send this video and I want, something's going on crazy, and I'm like, oh no, so I have a video and I need to look by zine, and I don't want to get in, get the wrong zine. I just press go, and it's going to straight to the main camera, or to the main, to the main camera setup there. Now there's a lot of stuff that we can do from here. So we can pause. So that will be the little clip right now that we're doing right here, the peep. Or we can play. We can frame by frame, or seconds, I think it will be, based on how much is the long of the actual video. And when we're done, we can stop and then we'll go back again. So you can hide it, you can show it in here. Based on the screen where the person have a small screen or no, you can actually change the grid up here. I'm gonna add another video. Think it will be the number 46. All right, there you go. I just add another video, and let's say if your monitor is too small because you don't want to get another one, or you're a little tight of budget, so you can see and rearrange everything as right here. We can do 4, we can do, that's up to you. So now, one of the other thing is, let's say if we have multi videos and we want to look it up, and then let's say we have, I think the maximum, please make sure that this number right here, it doesn't go more than 150, because if no, everything is gonna crash. And then you're gonna call me, you're gonna send me a message in between your actual stream. You're gonna be like, hey, my server is not working, so what I can do now? So, and I'm gonna ask you, first thing it will be, because you're gonna notice, you're gonna be like, hey, it's froze my actual instant replay. I'm gonna ask you how many videos you can see up here, right here. If you see 150 or more, please don't keep more than 100 videos right here, because everything is gonna crash. That will be just to keep a little organized ourselves, because I can say, like, based on how many sport we have, we can transfer videos on, I don't know, special USB or hard drive or whatever, so you can do whatever we want. Now, going back here, so we can see a little loop where we can search by name. Since these one are, they all have the replay number, I mean name, I'm gonna add the other one as well. I just drag in and drop. I'm gonna show you guys here. Let's say if I have a video on my computer and I don't want to, there are a few ways to do it. Okay, here. There we go. So here, and I want to get this video, and there we go. Now, let's say we have this video, the one that says Chrome, and I wanted to show it in here. I can just copy, copy, right click, copy, and I go to my video where I have my actual replay videos, and I'm gonna paste it in here. As soon as I paste that in here, it will auto load for us in here. So it will be based on your computer speed, your specs. Right now, my computer, I think it's 32 gigabyte RAM, and graphic, I think it's 16. I don't remember, something like that. But I try on different computers, so the lowest where my instant replay is kind of crazy. It can run. I built a virtual computer with only 4 gigabyte RAM, i5, I think it was, like very crazy. I can say like a computer from 2010s, I don't know, a little bit more older, and everything runs perfect. So I didn't have any issue. I mean, maybe like the CPU was a little low, high, but everything it was sending us normal as how supposed to. So you're not supposed to have any issue on your specs, since everything, I can say every computer now, at least basic computers, start from 8 gigabyte RAMs at least. Also, that will change based on the graphic as well, like the graphic card, how many gigabyte has your card. So now, going back here to the search, so I'm gonna click here, and I'm going to, let's say we have a bunch of videos. I'm gonna type video, or the name of how I want, and it's going to search based on, it's gonna display whatever video, or whatever you type in the actual search bar for you. That way you don't need to scroll down and keep scrolling and trying to see where is my video, because I can find it and I want to send it and I don't know where is it. So if you remember the name, you should be able to do it from here. Also, there is another thing where we can categorize. That will be the second. From here, we can do, I'm gonna delete these ones because mine were an actual test I was doing. If we want to categorize everything, so we have people that always ask me, hey, I have first quarter or second quarter or first intermission or whatever. Yeah, you should be able to do that in here too. I'm gonna show you now. Inside the categories, I'm gonna do, I don't know, first quarter, and I can do whatever color I want. I'm gonna select blue because that's my favorite color, and I'm going to add it in here. Now we can see this little, here is this little filter, we call it filter, and it's already created. So if we want to do a simple, okay, come on. There we go. If we want to do a simple coder, and I want to do a yellow, and I can press add, and we are going to see this here. So now we can see a little keyboard shortcut up here, where I'm gonna walk you through this in a second. So that will be more to how we want easily, or I mean, assign any video as quick we want, because when we are doing stream, at least sport stuff, we want to do everything like everything fast. We don't want to lose time, so we need everything like instant. That's how we call it instant replay, because we need everything have that in like instantly. So now let's say up here, if I want to do, I don't know, send this video to the second quarter or first quarter, let's say first quarter. If I right click up here on the actual video, you'll see this little options. There's a bunch of stuff you can select: add the queue, send loop, add to fast played. I'm gonna walk you guys later for the AI thing if we have time. I hope we'll see. I'm going to send this one as 1 quarter, and now we can see a little, you know, like a little tag right here where it says 1 quarter, and I'm going to use these ones. I'm gonna send it as second quarter. There we go. Now we can see second quarter. Also around the video we can see a little blue line like saying like it's already bookmarked or categorized. So if we go up here where it says this one are our filter tags, I can say. So we should be able to go based on which one we want. So right now we have both open. It will be kind of same as right here. We have different tabs on Google Chrome. So if I want to see only the first quarter, I just click here to the little here, the one that says blue first quarter, and I should be able to see only everything that is inside the first quarter. If I go to the second quarter, everything will be based on the second quarter. So now if I wanted to see both, I just click one time here, like here, and it should auto show both at the same time. That's a good option to at least where we can organize ourselves based on our, I don't know, based on the game, basically, I can say. So now if you guys remember about the hotkey on our keyboard, if we, let me open the keyboard, that way you guys can see it. There we go. I'm more visual, so that's one of the things I really love, to be in visual. So I'm gonna click, select shift and the question mark. So I'm going to click here, and now if you guys see, it opens this. You guys don't need the keyboard, just do it. I'm doing this as an example, that way you guys can see the actual hotkey, how they are set up and how everything works. But you guys don't need this at all on your stream or whenever you're doing the setup. So I just for as a demo. So now you guys can see a little menu right here where it says which one is the first quarter and which one is second quarter. Those two and this one the third, basically no tag. It will be our hotkey. So the hotkey, it says hover over card and press. Which one? Let's say by accident, I don't want this one in the first quarter. Now, the second quarter, and I want to send it to the first. I just press number 1, and that's it. He just auto send it. He auto switch it. If I want to send it to the second, mouse over, and he just send it. Mouse over, and he auto send it. So if I go to the second quarter, and if I go to first quarter, it will be empty because I move all my videos to my little filter tag. So now let's say if I want to delete them from everything, or I don't want, let's say if this one right here, and I don't want this one because it was added by accident. So I just press 0 and it's gone. Let me drink water a little bit real quick. All right, we're back. So going back again to our filters, we can go here to all videos. Other cool thing is like that we can see by date, hour. Since this video it was today, so I mean I did a 6, so I should be able to see it now. And then by day, so let me clear. Okay, so hour and day, so we can actually organize based on, let's say we have few videos from the whole game and we want to go back a specific time where we actually, I don't know, send this one as a 1/4 or whatever, and we don't want to go up here, so we can actually go like, oh, so I have this one on 2 o'clock, but I want to assign it from this video from 6:30, for example. So I just go by hour and bounce over and we're good, and it's already there. Second thing will be going back to our quick settings. Yes, you can do stream. You can use your stream deck. You can set it up with the global configuration hotkey from the actual computer, same as, I don't know how you set up your, I don't know, any software, or kind of same as your OBS. You don't need to go up here, and let's say it basically will be the same thing. So if I want to press here, that's called a global hotkey. So for the instant replay, we don't need to go to set up our every hotkey from here, because they are already up here that I have all these set up from for a test I was doing. That way I can show you guys. So I might won't be able to connect my stream deck right now, but you should be able to set it up. All the instructions for the stream deck are right here. From here, also they are right here, the stream deck quick start, so where we can see like all this, how to map and all the stuff. I'm gonna update later for more little information as well. Maybe I'm a little missing maybe or not, but if you want to add a hotkey, you should be able to just click here, select whatever hotkey from the keyboard you want, and just look for the action that you want. I don't know, play, pause, playback. You can scroll down, send live, skip, pause, or I don't know. There's a bunch of options that you can do from here. That will be if you want, if you're those kind of person like me who like to have a hotkey save it. That way it save more time when I'm doing my streaming. For those who are who knows only Spanish or speaks only Spanish, you can change here, and everything it will auto change as your language. So it's auto, see here. So the language is auto change. Everything it will show vivo, hola, cortar. So that will be live, playlist or hide. So it's very useless. This so it's very good for us that we speak, at least maybe for those who speak only Spanish, or for those who speak only English. That's a universal language, I can say. So you can change everything, and it will be easy for you if you don't want to use in English, or maybe if you don't know how to read in English. So now we have another great thing that is called ads. For I think I was on one streaming, I was watching a streamer. He's doing a retransmission right now. His name is El Profe from Mexico. I was watching a streaming from him 2 months ago, I think it was, and then it was kind of funny because one person mentioned that he have more than 32 scenes on his OBS. That's kind of crazy. I assume that those are maybe ads or I don't know. There's maybe cameras. Who knows? He didn't mention anything. He just said he have more than 32, but that's a lot. But for me, I assume that he have a bunch of ads or sponsors onto here. So if you want to create your ads or sponsored by, so we just go here, click ads, and we are going to add a slot. So if whenever I add a slot, I should be able to get my video from or my folders from my anywhere on my computer. I think the other one it was Google Drive, and or if I have one right here. So if I don't want merge or put them together with these videos right here, so I'm gonna hide this one. For example, um, I'm gonna add that one as my ad. I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna select this one and open it. Now this video is loaded, preloaded basically on our OBS, but it's not in here. So that create a split from our instant replay than our sponsors videos, because we don't want to have all merged, and it's gonna be sometimes it's a little hard. That's why we did this instant replay. That way we can see what we want before sending. So inside the ad, what's happening with the video? There you go. Oh, I didn't save it. So we need to save it, because if no, it's gonna happen that thing that when if you close the ad, this video is gonna be gone. So make sure click save, and you can label as how you want it. You can save a preset if you want. Why we did this, because some videos sometimes our sponsors they send us like I don't know a video and it's very loud, like kind of the same music when I started. You guys were saying like, oh, the music is very loud and you can barely hear me, so I had to lower a little bit my music. So let's say if we have, I'm gonna add another slot here. There we go. So let's say this video is very loud, the first one, and this one is like a regular volume. I can keep it as this. I can actually manage individual my volume, and I'm gonna press save again. Now, if I want to send one of the other thing, it will be for this one for our ad manager. We can use the same as our playlist, but this one it will be a little different since it's more for us if we're having more time and we don't want to, I don't know, we want to have everything set up as beforehand as how it's supposed to. We will be like, okay, so I'm gonna name this one as our sponsor is Tito, for example, right there. So now this sponsor Tito, he sent me this, and this sponsor, I don't know, Luis, he sent me this one. We had two different sponsors. Now, if I want to send, I'm gonna save it. If I want to send this one to my live, I just press send, and I'm sending only that specific video. We can do same as kind of the playlist. We can go one by one. Whenever we're done, I forgot to set it up now. I'm gonna do it now too. Whenever we're done, basically the whole video, you can do same as what zine do you want to return. We can set it up per different. So if we want to this video go only to the demo zine that we have created, or you can do this one to go to the, I don't know, web demo, for example, or playlist. You can actually save different when the video is done, or do you want to auto switch for you? But for me, normally I just go here and I'm gonna press apply all, and it will auto switch. If let's say if you have 32 videos, same as that where guy was mentioned earlier, so you can actually do, you don't need to go one by one, changing the actual return to zine. And I can now I just apply to all. Now, if I want to do kind of like little loop or start our break, so I should be able to do here, select as well where I want whenever my break is done. So it's going to give you a total time here based on your videos. So it's gonna give you the whole thing, how much is gonna be your video, I mean um your break or your time basically, or how long you have left before you're going to the next quarter or after the intermission or whatever. So now if we press start break, he's supposed to start the one you just select first. So right now, since I press this one or I click it, I want this one first, then this one. You can you can manually switch them as well. So if you want to do first and then second, so it's up to you. However you want to um, make that the break or manager start. So right now, it stop is done. So it didn't went to anything because I didn't set it up to anything. But let's try to do it again. But now we can do as well if we want to do a loop break. So we are going to save in here and start break. So now we have 40 seconds, 30 seconds before that video is home. The whole video is done and we can start or keep doing our streaming. As we can see, this video, oh now there we go, it's changed. So this one is the other one. If I can lower it, you guys should be able to see this one, where it says call it ads. It just disappeared. So let's say if I send this one and I want that's it, like that video, maybe it's too loud or too low. So I should hold on, let me hide something in here. There we go. So from here you can send it, and now you should be able to open down, but you should be able to set it up beforehand. That way you're not on the actual live stream or your production setting up or changing configuration and doing other stuff than just focusing that stream, get videos and send, because we want to have everything beforehand. That's what we are trying to do, the ads. We can implement this with our stream deck as well. That we'll be clicking up here. We need to copy this and then we need to follow the from here is give you the instructions. What do you actually need? You just paste this and then you should be able to send the whole just press whatever ad you set up on your actual stream deck, and you don't need to go back again from here and just press send, because from your stream deck you'll be able to see the actual little, like a little thumbnail. It says ad one or ad or sponsor one or whatever however you name it. That's basically I can say. Now, one of the other new feature I just released it. I think it was, I don't know, last week or this week. It was the editor, but I'm gonna show you guys. I have my phone right here, so I will try to remote where I can see my screen, but it will be, I mean, you can do it on your tablet or another external computer as well. But because I don't have any tablet, I have only my phone. I need to do it from here. So, just let me change something in here. So we call it a remote. All right. So from here, I'm going to open this right here, the quick settings, and I'm going to click show QR URL. I'm gonna click it. I'm just gonna wait until all this is open. All right, let's open tail scale because I need that. Oh, I can do that from here. Okay, now we should be able to see this, and I should be able to just QR code that, scan the QR code, unlock my phone. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Let's switch here, and there we go. So you guys will see that on your phone. And let's add the other camera. Forgot to add that in here. There we go. And so that way you guys can see in parallel both us what is going on and everything. There we go. And okay, now here is. I brought it back. Now, so you guys can see the little my cell phone on my right side and my um instant replay on my left side. So if I whenever I scan that, it's gonna prompt this because you don't want any person, strange person, doing sending videos or doing stuff like managing your actual stream. We want to be able just to do whatever we want. If I press approve, so our screen on our phone is gonna auto switch for us automatically. So now if we are able to just do the same thing. So let's say if you are a supervisor or you are doing, I don't know, something that you are want to have a tablet, remember it has to be the same network. If your computer is on wireless, your device has to be on wireless. If you are on the Ethernet, your device has to be on Ethernet. You can do this on another computer, or you can do this on how I mentioned earlier on a tablet or phone, how I'm doing right now. And then from here, since this is a little bit limited because our our screen is very small, so I should be able to press live, and we can send any video from our phone. So we don't need to have. So let's do this real quick. For example, I just hide it. This is my computer. Let's say I have an user, or I have a one of part of my crew. He's using the computer here, managing the zines or stuff like that. He's the one in charge of everything. And you have another person saving the actual replay. You should be able to remote and send everything for you. So we'll need to have this open. There you go. So I'm gonna stop it, and there you go. Stop, and all right now. So there you go. So you don't need that to have. So right now this screen is my actual computer, and then the other one is my phone, the one I'm sharing to. So you don't need to have that person up on. Maybe if you're have only one computer, you should be able to use your computer and remote and do everything on, I mentioned, I don't know, tablet, whatever. Second thing that are we released this week as well is, let me go back again to our cam. All right, so go back again. All right, so our cam. The other thing that we released this week, it was the in and out editor. So as you guys heard before, there is another software. I don't want to mention that software now because they haven't paid me anything, and we need to worry about the copyright too. But if we want to, I don't know, right here you guys see this little thing button. It's called in and out. So there are two different in and out options. The first one is standalone in and out, and crew. Yeah, I can say crew in and out. So I can just click here, and I can move my little media player, how you want it to call it. And then from here, you should be able to mouse over, and let's do the other video. Yeah, let's do this one because it has more action. From here, let's say if I want the video start up here, so I just need to move this little, drag the little thing up there, and if I want to end that video up here, I should be able to just save it. Now nothing is on to the live because it's pre-saved for us. The thing is coming now is if I want to send that video, the one I just kind of caught as in and out, if I want to send it to the live stream, that way that where people can see it, I can press live, and then your guys will see this little pop-up thing. There are two ways. Full clip, it will be the whole thing, or in and out only. If I press in and out only, it will. Oh, it's not showing the little people thing too. Let me resend this again. Resend that again. Okay, there we go. Now, when it should be the other one. Let's call it. But then, let me change this one. Okay, I'm gonna hide it. Okay, and instant. There you go. So from here, I'm gonna press in and out, and they should be able to go back again. I messed it up. Say play. There you go. Let's see if it works. There we go. Now, I don't know why I'm sending the wrong video. So, thing is because I have yeah. Or maybe this one is the wrong one. Let's try another video. It's kind of weird. I'm sending the wrong video twice. Okay, good. So now if I save it, I just save it. Good, and I want to the video start on that. Let's see, right here, right there. Press save. If I press in and out, where is going that video? Oh, he's going to, because I then I deleted it. Then replay, save it, and there we go. He start from the actual where I want it. So now, if I want to use the video regular editor, the other one, we are be able to copy here, open our. So let's say if we have a crew on another computer, we should be able to just open this on our external monitor. See, it's kind of hard because I have this small big monitor, I can say. All right, so from here, there we go. Now if I want this video from here, let's pick, I don't know, here we are able to on our keyboard from like kind of same as here, we have the actual hotkey set up already for the editor. This editor, it will be only for, I recommend it to you guys if you wanted to use with a crew. So you just copy the link, it was up here on our quick settings, and then from there we should be able just to send it to them, and then from there we should be able to just remote it, and it's gonna show us like a little prompting like, hey, do you want to approve this device to use your instant replay, blah blah, and we should be able to approve it. So now, so from here I will use my actual I'm using my keyboard. I'm not doing any mouse over, and if I press the letter I, that will be the in, mark as in for those who really love hotkey, and the letter O to mark our out. Now if we press enter, we should be able to save it, and it's going to be here. That will be our segment. So we're creating a little segment, and let's say if I like another piece from that video, I don't know, I can do mouse over as well. Let's do here, I'm gonna do my, I don't know, let's see, from out from here and enter. Now if I want to send that up here to our um to our OBS. So we should be able to select which destination we want. So if we press go, we're sending only that little clip to that one. It's done because it was only I set it up as a 1.5 seconds. It's kind of same as the software called V. I don't want to mention the whole name of that software, but for you guys who work as broadcasters or do sport stuff, you guys should know how everything works or what is the V program call it. So if we want to send only this one, I'm just sending that one that specific time. So if I wanted to create a reel, so and I'm here, I'm sending live, and I'm with my crew, like, hey, I want to, I don't know, send this video later. So we can just send here, send all reel, or we can, I mean for later, we can press reel. He gonna create that reel. It will be kind of same as like a highlight, and then from the reel from here, we should be able to see every single video. We can change the position of how we want to start or not. And let's say we have, I don't know, this video, and we have multi videos. I'm marking in and I'm marking out, enter, and now I have that segment, and I'm gonna send it in a reel. So now we have multi different videos to send it to our actual live. So if I press send reel, it will be kind of like a queue. It will send every single different video, and it's something cool because that way it gives you more flexibility at the time that you don't need an actual editor right there. I mean, we call it event editor because you just get in that little clip where you want exact time for your audience to see. There is a bunch of possibility, or there is a bunch of stuff that you can do. At least with this editor, you can see the actual tag we have up here. It will auto shows in here as well. So yeah, so you can have this on a tablet as well if you have. I don't. Let's see if I can do it on my phone. Probably it's gonna look like a little because my screen is very small. But it's gonna look like a little video editor. But on that tablet, you can do on your iPad as well. You can have that video editor on your iPad. But remember, everything has to be connected on the same how we say, same internet or network. Now, we have another option here that we can do for those who have a video on your phone. If I press upload, it's gonna pop up this little, so from device is gonna pop up this from device. So from here, I should be able to open my camera, scan the QR code, and I'm gonna enter, just for safety or security, I can say, these numbers up there. I should be able to type that in here or enter that in my phone. So it will be 1160. And now on your phone, you should be able to see this little thing. Let's wait until the camera focus. I think is, I don't know if it, hold on, let me move my, there we go. Let's see now. There you go. So you guys should see this. Now, if I forgot because I disconnected the cable. So now, if I want to just upload a video, I'm gonna look a video here real quick. Let's see. I just select a video, and it's loading. It's loading, just waiting for the internet. And right now, you guys should be able to see this up here. Loading, and we're good. Now, I just sent this video, so I do rock climbing. So this video, from here, we actually can see it on our phone that we are connected as well. Also, I just transfer one video from my phone into my stream. If I want to send it, I don't know why it's still sending the other one. And that should be up here. Instant replay and play. Oh, instant replay. Instant replay and probably because I locked it. It's showing only the other one. Replay. There we go. All right, now. I don't know why it's sending another video. Oh, restart, close, right. I think things happen when we're live, so that's normal. when you're doing for first time, showing everything to the world, this little thing happens. Even when I'm trying to explain it to the customers, for those who have membership, sometimes like what I'm doing or what I need to do. So that's normal. So let's see now. Instant replay. Alright, so let's try to create the source again. I'm gonna do playlist. There we go. Okay, now. Oops. Now it shows something else. That's my transition that I have. Okay, there you go. Let me do this one. Okay, great. Now I'm showing my actual video, the one I load on my phone. So one other thing I just noticed, I was sending it to the wrong destination. Just pay attention. That way it doesn't happen same as it happened to me right now, that I was sending to the wrong source. That's why I created another one. But we're good now. So going back again here, so we just sent a video from our device. We touched about the QR URL that we can remote and do whatever we want from our phone as a editor, or just to see our instant replay, I can say, in there. The other thing it will be, I might probably leave this one, so I'm going to take 10 minutes break real quick. That way I can go to the restroom, drink water real quick. I'm gonna take 10-minute break and I'll be back. That way we can keep talking about the next thing that will be our editor and the curves, how everything of the curves, like speed ramp curves work, and how to, and probably I'm going to the actual comments and read them real quick later. That way I can see how I can help you guys as well. So I'm going to a break. It will be a 10 minutes break, so I'll be back and see you guys in a second, in a minute. All right, we're back again here with you guys. So let's keep talking about everything. So, how I mentioned before, I went to the restroom. I had to take a 10-minute break, drink water, hydrate myself as well. So, it's a little hard to explain everything on just, I don't know, I've been talking like maybe close to 2 hours. It's kind of hard to explain it. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do, and I feel like as how are you using the actual plugin is you're gonna get into the actual plugin, like how everything work, how the actual live, how everything, like every single buttons I can say, because the primarily stuff of the configuration is already covered, and those configuration are very easy. But in order to create your actual flow or how you want to look your, I don't know, your stream, it will be more up to your, basically up to the person I can say. So now, going back again to here, I'm gonna close in here real quick, and we are going to try to get the AI things. I'm gonna download it in here. So this, I might be able to do this next month, another live, because the AI feature is very very long as well, and like explaining every single thing in details. No, I'm gonna be here the whole night basically. And right now I'm just installing the stuff. That way you guys can play around. So I'm getting all this. So it's gonna take based on how your speed of your internet is. Sometimes it takes like, I don't know, 2 3 minutes. So where we can find the editor thing is gonna be up here when it says, where it says AI editor. And how I said mentioned, I'm not gonna touch everything on details, but it give you an opportunity, or it give you a, I can say, ability, you can say, for you between, while you're sending or you're streaming something, going back again to my main camera, for example, while I'm doing something, I'll be able to create my highlights. That's something I use this plugin on my daily stuff. Like I do this kind of boxing stream. I recorded it. I think it was 2-3 weeks ago. So I were able to do this, and while I was doing the actual stream, before I knew that the intermission was coming, I was starting to I started to put everything up here, like my actual labels, and from there I were able to just create my actual highlights things. So I'm gonna do something one very quick for you guys, that way you guys can see it. I think there is a video. I remember there is a video on our uh, Facebook live. I mean Facebook page, so you guys can see more little clips later as well. But from here, I don't know. Well, let's say if I want a viral, and I want to add some, I don't know. So if the commentators are talking, you should be able to add the caption as well. I really love this one, and I'm gonna do button. I'm gonna do media. That's it. So I'm gonna press create highlights, and I'm gonna minimize. While all this is going on the background, if we go and see here our CPU. Hold on, let me take my camera. Okay, there you go. All right, I turned off the wrong one. Oh, there you go. So my CPU is very low, and then I'm rendering. It's kind of like using I don't know the software, call it Premiere Pro or something like that. There you go. Kind of like a Premiere Pro thing. There you go. We're focused. Okay, now, so I'm rendering while I'm sending something to my live. So it's an actual portion of the editor thing, but he auto do it via AI. But the good thing is there is no any subscription needed. You don't need any subscription in order to use the AI, because everything is runs a local on your computer. I've, also, you don't need to have your Wi-Fi if you're, let's say you're traveling and you need to put together some videos, because I don't know. We can just check this camera real quick. It looks like it's not focusing. There you go. Now we're back. Okay, so let's say you're traveling and then your manager say, hey, can you put together this video real quick? And then we don't want to get another external video editor, and we have every single clip from here. We are able to just merge them all and add whatever we want and send it to our social media stuff. The AI editor takes based on the speed of the computer. So if you, how I mentioned earlier, if you have a great computer, so it's gonna be like very quickly, like the actual render thing. So video is almost done. It says final render 90%. So we can see this is almost there, almost done, the video. So whenever it's done, it should auto pop up in there, and it show the little thumbnail, like the little picture from the video. There we go. Now we're good. So now we merge two videos. How we know that is an actual AI video? If we can see up here, it has like a little purple, like a little strip. We are able to send it as a live, and we can see that with our caption. We don't need to manually go in there CapCut or type everything, because he auto translate it for you. I mean, not translate, he auto paste the caption for you, and he auto cut it. So since I did this one for TikTok, or I don't know, so vertical mode, no horizontal, I can do any type of video I want. So this is the AI editor. It has more options that you're able to change colors, fonts, or whatever you want. You can add multiple videos if you want to create a highlight of the whole first quarter, same as how I do for my streaming boxing stuff. So before the first intermission, I just add them all to the queue, create the whole AI thing, all the video, merge them all, and then whenever I can go to the restroom, and then I should be able just to send the whole thing as a. It won't be as a playlist. It will be as all videos, little clips, all on one. So the second one after the AI editor is. So I'm gonna pause it in here. The other thing that we have is called curves. So up here on our playback control, we have curves. So if we click here, let's use another video. I don't want to use that one. You're gonna use mine. There you go. Now, so up here you guys can see a different little speed options. So those speed options, whenever you change it, so it should auto show this little seconds. From 28 seconds, you're expanding that video. I mean, lowering the video. My bad. So if I go the hero, so it's go fast, slow mo, and go back as how it's supposed to. So if I do bullet, it will be sharp and very small. So if I want to do flash in, it will be very small. That will be great for our. I think I have an. There you go. I have that one. So whenever he punch, will be very small. I mean very slow, and then after that it goes the video as how it's supposed to normal. So if I want to do normal and very slow motion, the video will go as normal, like very slowly. Let's see if whenever he throws a punch, almost done. There we go. It went very. Yep. There we go. That's slow motion. So now, let's say that we want this curve. So I'm gonna press here, apply speed curve. So the video will auto start to save. I mean render. So now it will pop up this little thing, and it says later or send to live. So you have already applied the speed curve on your video. So he will auto create a new video of whatever you have before, because that's what we just did. It's kind of same as when you're trying to add an effect on CapCut, kind of like, or I want to do a speed ramp, or I want to do a lower slow ramp. I think how they call it. So that's what we're recreating right now. So now if I want to send it to my live, press send to live, and let's wait until that little peak or that little specific time where you guys see right now is slowing down and it's going slow. There we go. So there are different ways to do that slow thing. We can do it or from here, from our playback control, or if we right click, send to speed curve, we can, if we know which one or how each one look like. So I don't know, let's pick fat slow back, and then you're gonna see this little render thing, and there we go. Now right now if I press send to live, I should be able to send it as well. So I think I got covered. I mean, I can't say 100% of the whole plugin, because it's kind of hard just to sit down and explain everything for you guys. I know you guys are, maybe I have some little difficult stuff. My primary language is not English, it's Spanish, so sometimes it's a little hard to explain myself. in specific this kind of software stuff, or maybe because I don't have any notes right now. I'm following everything as I go, so I didn't wrote any notes. So maybe I will look a little, maybe a little confused for you guys, like, or maybe I don't know what I'm doing or whatever. So first time I'm on my camera. So thanks for you guys. First time doing a stream and explaining everything to the world, I can say. So let's try to go over to the questions that we have from you guys. Are oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's try to answer some question from. It says, right. We'll say hello. Let's say up here. Yeah, let's go. So you guys can drop your question real quick, whatever question you have. Please feel free to drop it into the comments. If I miss something, any, I don't know, button you want to see, or any specific configuration that you want to see, or something that you want to see, or me to do it right now, I should be able to touch back again. So from here, that's our website, instantrp.com. Let's see, right here we have a comment. It says, hi Adriel, here Pedro Lopez from. I hope you guys have enjoyed this too. Let's see, when, oh, have a good question right here. Okay, when the system send the license, you can add to the same page. Yeah, I will do that too. Yeah, I have that. I'm working on that because I forgot to add it. um, you should be able to go into your folders, I mean your files, and see it. But yeah, that's a good recommendation. I will add the quick start. I think it's how to call it, quick start configuration thing, or the website into the actual email. That way you guys can see it as well. Yeah, thanks so much for recommending me that too. Second one is for Tammy. Tammy, I said I had this to set up window firewall to allow the port to get in traffic all network. This feature. Okay, great. So, yeah, I remember we were having an issue in the morning. Tammy, she's a great esport on for schools, and she's very great, and she's trying to get instant replay into her esport, same as other um, clients I have right now. And she was having a little issue in the morning, and then when I noticed, it was because her firewall was blocked. So you need to actually add instant replay to prevent the firewall, or because that happened to another person before, and I think it happened to me a first time, into your actual Windows Defender. So if you have any type of antivirus, you need to allow the instant replay, because it's a local server that you're running. So it's not exposing anything to the internet because it's not doing anything. But in order to get the license working to the actual server, that's one of the reason you need to actually add that in there, and then you won't be able to have any issue. So let's see, what's the next question? Keep it on, right? Is a replay going here? Thanks so much for the support. One question here: what format of video it work for the recording? So it's this one right here. So the video work for recording, you can use for me specifically I use MP4 hybrid, I think it is. Let me double check real quick. But so far I have people using other type of videos format and they didn't have any issue. But for me, I use MP4 since there is an actual I don't even care. So I know the difference between MKV and MP4. That MKV, if your computer shut down, so it will auto save your and you can go back again and see your actual life. So, but for me, since I'm doing something that I don't need to have I need to have like a little clips basically, and then maybe put them all together later. So MP4 that will be great. Also, MP4 the encoder I think it is work more faster when it's doing the rendering than the other NKV LV I think is the other one or the other options. So MP4 that's why I use MP4 because it's the actual encoding and rendering is more fast on the curves and the AI editor as well. All right, let's see here. I take some notes and things. Okay. All right, so I have another question here. It says for the bit rate. So for the bit rate, I normally let me bring my camera up here, my computer. There we go. For my bit rate, I have a setup. Let me stop the buffer. So for my bit rate, this should be, I have my rescale and I have my encoder as a constant. So the recording, if I go recording, it has 6,000 because that, so I know if you have more bit rate up or very high, it's called, for us, it's quality, higher bit rate, higher quality, lower bit rate, lower quality. So if you're doing, I don't remember right now the table, but let's say if you're doing a 1080, recommendation I think is between 8,000 to 12 or something like that. I'm not 100% for sure, like the actual bit rate. So you can look it up on Google too, or you can look it up on other YouTube channels from YouTubers. Or you guys, for the one who speaks Spanish, you can look the Profe. He speak about this before too as well. But the bitrate you can set up based on how much you want the quality you want to keep basically on your actual video. So how I mentioned earlier, these configurations for the encoder is up to you how you want it. But one of the thing that you actually need to set it up as same as mine, and then everything will work as how it's supposed to, is the keyframe. 1 second, because we want to have that that many photos or like one each, like back to back each other. Because if we have that in zero, where when at the time when we're doing the frame by frame, or we're doing frame by frame basically, our video is gonna look kind of like, I don't know, kind of sketchy. It look like a jumping all over, just because each photogram is not set up how it's supposed to, like right here, and it has to be an actual number one. You can do number two if you want, but from one is good, since I'm doing there you go, 60 frames per second. So I need to have there you go. Since I'm doing since I'm doing 60 frames per second, I should be able to have a space in between each frame. Does that make sense? So now going back again to the next question, it was oh, thanks so much for our friend from Peru too. They're here now. We're live in, I think, let me see, from Suiza. Thanks for developing. Thanks. If you guys have any other questions, so I'm gonna jump into another stream from El Profe that he's doing. a retransmission in Spanish, since I'm doing it in English. He's doing his in Spanish, and I'm gonna try to read each comment and see how I can help you guys on everything. So right now I'm just going over here, so you guys will see him up here. So I'm gonna see me like a little loop thing. So let's read some comment from here. Pop chat, and there you go. All right, let's see what we have in here. That way I can help you guys. Okay, so for this one, what it says, multicam and the replay angle. So I'm using the source record. I didn't create that one. I help it to patch it and fix it. So source record is from Exeldro. So that one is an open source plugin that I fixed for him, and he actually told me like, hey, thanks. So yeah, so if you have multicams connected on your computer, there are different ways. Right now, let's see if I can show it to you guys up here. I don't want to disconnect anything. So I'm using this, the OC. But one of the thing is that here, each camera are going into each HDMI individually, but you can't receive each camera under the OBS because it's not an actual capture card. Yes, you can receive each video individually here, but you won't be able to see it. So in order to get each video feed individual, you can get, or let's see, I don't have one here. You can get no, I don't have one here. So a capture card like LAN, and they connect it into different port of USB of your computer, or there is a hub I saw, and I think it was on yesterday or a week ago. I don't remember right now when was it, but where you can actually connect each. It works kind of same as the video mixer, but you connect each camera HDMI into the back, and then via Thunderbolt, you should be able on inside the OBS see each camera individual. Kind of same as those who has PTZ, you should be able to capture each angle individual, or different angles, I can say. And no matter if you have, I mean, you still need to use get the source record. You still need it, but you need to do some configuration. I'm not gonna touch the base on this, so probably you guys will need to look it up on Google or YouTube and how to set it up. It's very easy how to set it up, the source record. But if you have video mixing and you expecting to get each camera individual angle, it's not gonna work. It's gonna work same as how I do. For me, I don't need any multi-angle, because for boxings, I pay attention of what I'm sending to the live, and I'm able to just record that little piece or little clip I want, and then I just send it straight to my replay, save it, and I'm good. So let's see, next next comment. Yeah, so for the inputs, I will try. I will work on that too. I got a little. Yeah. Let's get the next comment. Yeah, so like how Stream, they use it for their esport streaming, and they were able to create the highlights over with their streaming stuff, like they create the highlights in the playlist while each play was going on and everything, so they were able to do it. It were nice. They sent me the video, and it was so cool. The way how you can see in export game something that you don't expect, the this plugin will work. Yeah, so this plugin, it can work. I don't know, you can do a search if you want to create highlights of an event like speaker, a sports, like whatever you want. So it's an actual great tool that you can use it on anything. So let's see, next comment. Thanks so much for you guys for the support. And let's see, I feel like, yeah, that was everything. Let's see if another comment in here. And questions. Thanks from Venezuela. So we are right now all over the world. So I mean, thanks for the support for to you guys. I will try to reach out, or you guys can try to reach me out on Discord or instant replay to the actual browser. Let's put it up here. If you have any question, we have a contact us where you can send your questions. We'll put it back again here. Okay, so from here you should be able to, if you have any question, yes, I speak Spanish too. That's my primary language. If you want to read everything in Spanish on my website, you should be able to just switch in here, English to Spanish, and you should be good to to do it on your primary language. That way you're not lost like reading something that you can't understand. So feel free to send us Discord. If you scroll all the way to the end, you will see Discord, YouTube, Facebook, and Reddit. Also, if right here you are able to see the little Discord button as well. We'll auto join to our server, Discord server. And then the other thing is we are feature how you say in SaaS Hub. SaaS Hub is a website that I can say the whole internet is there. So from here, Google is inside here, so where you can see alternative softwares. So right now we are actually up there as well. So that's why we have the little feature on. They send us. Also, we have different membership types. This one is monthly. All they're monthly. So this one is a yearly, 250 yearly. This one is 25. But I see something I did wrong when I first started. So there's a 35% off coupon, and it should be, let me see if I can put it up here real quick. So that I'm gonna bring my my first zine again, that way you guys can see it, and it's this one right here. So let's wait, 1 2 3, that one. If you put that onto the right here, I'm gonna bring this back again. Let's say if I'm trying to get a membership, if you type that in here on promo code and press enter, you should be able to get 35% off a month. So, and your membership will be 16.25. Don't say that, this is limited. And limited until I think is September. So for those who are new and want to get a 35% off, it's your time. So run and get it. So you can apply that in the yearly and the monthly. Let's go back again to the question. It looked like we are good, and if anyone has any question, just feel free to reach out to us, and we should be able to. We'll be happy to help you. Thanks so much for the support. I'm here, Rafael, founder of Instant Replay. I'm sorry if I got in a little trouble in explaining some stuff, or I got kind of like what I need to do now. I didn't have any notes on my screen, but we should be good right now. Thanks again for our community of broadcasters, streamers, on everything for the whole support of this actual great plugin, and including like basically everything. So thanks again, and I can say now bye.